I know you've talked to Spo. We don't have to probably regurgitate anything that he said. He and I have been in communication since the end of the season, obviously, on what we think the summer should look like. But I really think we took a major step forward this year. And I think all of you who know me, I'm never satisfied with ever ending, a season early, but I think we took a major step forward. And when you objectively look at, where we were 2 years ago, where we are today, and the possibilities, not only of an infusion of young talent that have already been through a little bit of a pressure cooker, the opportunity this summer that we might have. I just think that the flexibility that we've created, that we took a big step forward. And 14 games in the playoffs like we just played. And we had our opportunities in spite of the adversity. And when you have adversity, you just sort of say, you don't make any excuses and you move on and you just say that you can win in spite of that. Well, it was just a little bit too much in the seventh game at Toronto, but 14 great, compelling, tough playoff games. And from that standpoint, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in the summer.
Pat, what can you share about where Chris Bosh is right now and where he is in your plans for next season?
We, all of us, it's not just the Heat, but, the doctors and also Chris are looking to proceed forward to find, a way to get him back on the court. I think that's all, we can say right now. We are very encouraged by trying to find a way over the next 2 or 3 months to find a protocol and a program that will get him back playing. That's always been our objective, and we're in this together. And so right now, that's where we are. I mean, it's an X factor when it comes to everything we plan on doing this summer. But I think first things first is to sidle up alongside of Chris Bosh and see where we can go, right to the end with this.
Pat, there are those who might wonder after seeing Chris play 2 straight years of half a season that maybe it's just not worth the risk either for the team or for him. So what would you say to that?
I can't speak to that. I mean, it's a haymaker. I think last year we were blindsided, and Chris was too, blindsided by that, which happened to him. And this year, when it happened, we're in it eyes wide open with him. We all knew what the treatment was going to be last year, and we went through that. And so when we got to this point again this season, it's eyes wide open to see, okay, how can now we approach this in a way where we can get Chris back out on the court? And I think that's his desire. That would be our desire, but it's going to have to be done in a way that we all feel good about it. And so it's 2 years in a row, and it definitely has hurt the team, but probably more so than anybody, he's the one that's suffering from it. And that's why, Mickey and myself, everybody in the organization of players have great compassion, and empathy for Chris right now, because unless you've been in that real war like he gets into every night and play, and you're competitive, and he was having a great season. You could say this year he was up to the All-Star break our best player. It's very difficult for any person to probably have to accept that he's got to sit down and find out why, and then let's make a plan to see if we can get him back there.